What's up guys, my name is Dalton and I'm a physiotherapist, and I'm gonna show you 3 exercises that I like to use for my clients when they have knee pain to still get a good training effect. So let's go. The first one we're gonna start with is a wall sit. So a big issue we have when people have knee pain is that their knees move a little bit more over their toes. It's going to be a bit more uncomfortable. The wall sit is a nice way to get some isometric load over the knee, which is going to be helpful for improving that pain, as well as still getting a good training effect in your quads. If you guys have ever done a wall squat before, you know that this is not something that's easy. But like most exercises, we can progress and regress this by doing a couple different things. So we could regress it by being a little bit higher up on the wall. We could progress it by coming a bit lower. We could progress it by doing a single leg hold, and we could even progress it by adding a little bit of load. So this is one of the exercises I really like to use to get a good quad training effect, as well as loading the front of your knee. You could try to aim for 20 to 30 second holds, even progressing a little bit longer if you can. And we could run between maybe 3 to 5 sets of that. So that is one thing. It's an isometric based movement. The next one is gonna be a squat, which all of you are probably very familiar with. But a key thing that happens when we have knee pain is anytime our knees travel a little bit more over the toe, we have some discomfort. So if you're dealing with that and you're trying to rehab that issue and you still want to strengthen your quads, what we can do is we can do more of a hip dominant box squat. So what that would look like is we might go a little bit wider with our feet, and we're going to be thinking about reaching our hips back to touch the box and come up. What this is going to do is it's going to provide me with a little bit more of a vertical shin angle, which is going to result in less knee travel over the toe, which is probably gonna make the front of your knee pain feel a lot better, as well as still strengthening the quads and the glutes. Obviously, you can adjust the height based on what you're able to tolerate. And like anything, we can progress it by adding a bit more load. So you could do a goblet squat version of this. We could do a barbell back squat version of this. Our options to add more load. And then if we need to scale down, we could always do a higher box. So that's going to be another way that we can load our knee and our quads and get a good training effect. The last one is going to be a single leg option. So we're going to look at doing a lunge or a reverse lunge. So keeping on that theme of anytime we lunge forward and we have that knee come over our toe, it's going to be a little bit more uncomfortable if you're dealing with some knee pain. So one way we can change this is by doing a reverse lunge. So as you see, similar to the box squat, we're keeping a more vertical shin angle, which is going to result in a little less probably knee discomfort, but also still getting a good training effect. So we could do this body weight. We could add some load. We could add in a slider option, which is going to load that quad a little bit more. And then we could easily scale this down by not going as low. So plenty of options to scale those exercises and all the other ones that we did before. I think a key thing to think about, no matter what exercise that you're doing to try to get a good training effect, is thinking about, can I change the range of motion? Can I change the load to make it a little bit easier? And then how do I change maybe the biomechanics or the positioning of the movement to not load tissues as much? In this case, we showed you 3 exercises that you could do to load your knee when it has some pain at the front of the knee and still get a good training effect. So try those out. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, share it with a friend, give them the love of all the beautiful exercises you can do for your knee to keep you strong. We'll see you in the next one.